I'm still the one that rap a lot. Takiyaso and Chi, Card, Pop, Bosi Nago, and everybody like D-Dog. Everybody else on the C-Talk with the B-Fog. Every time they fuck me, I'm doing it better than G-Gog. Everybody love me for nothing better than Keycog. I told them I ain't want it for nothing better than She-Log. I told them I ain't want She, Telebavo, and Tonki. I told them stay away from the Hira Shahab and Mofi. Told them stay away from the Kiriko Gob and Go She. Told them stay away from the Clear So Gob and Ofi. Told them stay away from my Nosi and now my Oshi Pokey. But they still around on my Goshi like Posey Foshi. Then they say it's war at the same time like a bang fly. If it's war that bad, then they let me know with a claim climb. Everybody ad on that Kanako with that same side. I ain't the type of dad to be banging for with my bang guy. LA off the top though, freestyle with that top clothes. If it's about gangster, then they jealous of my Kalakto. Taliaso Pigo, jealous of my Kafrakto. Jealous that I made it successful wise in my Gox show. Takiyaso Kligo and everybody like nachos. I ain't the type of dude for the freckle party of pachos, but they make it rude on the Caliaso and make it cute. If they like to fight, then they doing it better than take a chewed. Everybody else will then make a fool with that Gekagoo. Ellis still the rap king regardless like Mr. Take a Mood. Everybody else on that target side with that guarded side. If they on my Gago, then they the ones for that part of buying. Everybody else on that tartar cow with that solitaire. LA ain't no Rago, but he the one for the Geller guy. Everybody jelly on Peely Popo and Palatine. Tell them I don't want war, but if they got it, they jelly guy. LA on that cold score, Takiyaso and no more. I ain't trying to impress no women. If they was dead, they was show tour. Pakiyaso Clocor, everybody like Bocor. They trying to rape with Clinton for everything like it's Jotor. Raping me for kitchen or everything like it's bitchin'. Tell them all I want war regardless like Mr. Jicken. LA on that Coco and Colgis like Mr. Balkis for us. And if they like war for nothing, then they Miss Garkis guards. Ellie on that top bargain, Takiyaso and Shark Target. If I was military, I'd be the told as the cart sergeant, Pokiyaso Kligo. Probably mowed on that tark barking. Off the top, I rap good for nothing like Mr. Jargon. Takiyaso Cart Cargan. Guns for affidavit for bargain. Everybody else so that clated like Mr. Jark Hargan. Everybody else so that make it like Mr. Bargain. Everybody else so contagious like Mr. Jargon. So I send them out old school like Mr. Pole Rule. Put them all on Gaskia, tell them die like a show tool. Put them all on Caspia, tell them cry like a bowl fool. Tell them all I'm going back for everybody like Joan do. Takiyaso Klingo, everybody like Fro cool. If it wasn't me, then I know it like Mr. Toadhood. If it was a G, then you show it like Mr. Bowl Fool. But if it was Kuti, then you would glow it like Mr. Cho Fool. Payaso Klingo and Mokiyaso and Ta, Bowl Seka Nigo and everybody like Hami down. Pokiyaso Klingo and shot me down with Miss Ramen style. Everybody else on that climate style like Miss Body's bound. Elliot on the clip go Kikadago and Shepto. I'd rather have the gun violence, cause without it I'm Buffalo. Pokiyaso Kligo, everybody like Chef Go. But they have no idea that I'm the one with it like Real Bo. Pokiyaso Klingo, they don't know that I'm the kill so. They ain't have no clue that I'm really twitty like Bell Fo. Takiyaso Kligo, I'm really jitty like Jail Doe. If they like the rap stuff, they doing it bitty like Bell Fo. If they like the rape stuff, they doing it treaty like Kel No. If they like the rape stuff, they doing it simply like Real Joe. Pokiyaso Cleano, taking it when I ain't sell toe. If it was an afterlife ritual, then they snare toe. If it was an afterlife principle, then they Bell Fo. If it was an afterlife ridicule, then they jail no. Takiyaso Klingo, why the heck are they fair bo? Half the time I look at it, I don't like it like dildo. Takiyaso Clino, half the time I don't like the rob. If they looking like Mr. Boggle, then they was like the Cobb. Takiyaso Clino, Sorrow was like a Mikey Bob. Elliot on the top with the gyro like Mr. Japada. If I had to fight back, Takiyaso a knife cat, then I'd use the military. They the ones with the light cat. Pokiyaso Klingo, hit them with Mr. Right Tech. I don't like to rap nothing sideways like a jike nap. Off the top, I rap good, Takiyaso a chap to it. It's fun for me. I got endless bandwidth like Mr. Jam Nud. Takiyaso Clee on Miss Camwood like Mr. Shampoo. Boy, I got so much endless bandwidth that I'm his ham do it. Talk about it, look at it, say it without the carbon. Baba Bobiyaso clean on Ed like Mr. Jabu Cubby. Everybody that's on the clear like Mr. Tabby Subby. Cause I be there on their head like Mr. Jobby Junkie. Ellie ain't no coward, outnumbered and overpowered, baby. Big old Babo with Biko Dago and Shower Taggy. Got that big old Babo and Pika Prago and Maki Davy. Got that big old Babo and Chico Dago and Shaki Taggy. All in the same way. I'm like Sergeant Caporal, Miss Kane Flood. I do the things he do, but it's righteous instead of clean cut. Takiyaso Clee got that nicest on Mr. Bang for. If they hold me down for the excitement, then name is Jane. Takiyaso Klingo, hit him with Mr. Thang Run. Pokiyaso Klingo, they thought it's crip, but it's game one. Pokiyaso Klingo, it's game for nothing like Jane Ton. Ellie ain't the one for the bottle cusses like Aim Front. Pokiyaso Klingo, Ellie like Mr. James Dunn. He don't care about what they said until it's Miss Clay Cut. If I spit, I win. Then I made it like Mr. Jen. 10 on the clock on Cassated like Mr. Ben Friend. If they like the rape on a Contagion, the name is Den. If they like the rape on Miss Fady, the name is Clean. Man, I said the Paco. Turn around like Miss Tago. If people wanted water, they get it easy like Chado. With Pokey and so clean go and get it busy like Brado. If I'm sitting there without arms, I'm doing it like Mr. Mavro. We out so clean, so cargo. I'm doing it like Mr. Tavro. I do it way mislexless like Mr. Argento Clarko. While DSIco Pico and Mr. Pargino Moxo. Off the top, I keep it like just a Jarda on Jock Show. Where Kiko Dashinago like Mr. Rago on Mock Flow. Like Mr. Dodge and went dark and told the party he was Oklo. Where Siko Asonago, he told the party don't got clo. He went the way they said at the first was sign like Miss Brock Flow. We out so clean, so cock going, everybody Miss Talk Show. They like to see the nectar around her head like a box show. They like to see collector around the dead like Miss Gotclo. They like to see contracture around Concert like Miss Drock Show. They like to see the light work, Takayaso and Mike first. I rap the way I feel, I don't write it down like Miss Jock Thirst. Cardiac so clear, I don't write it down like Miss Bach Flow. If people like the Mister, they saw the Mrs. on Knock Clo. Woes, O's, and Knock Show. Ellie like Mr. Drock Flow. If I win that day, then that night I'm raped like a clock show. We out so clean today on Miss Cottage State like Miss Rock Flow. It's been like probably 19 years. I be on Miss Cock and low weed. IGO, TK, both BSO, both and Nazi. Because I'm doing right and I'm getting treated like Boshi Mafi. Taki and Soak like Close Gagi. I do it better than Mr. Rocket all day. I do it Mr. better than Miss Kakiyoshi. I do it Mr. better than My Fioko. Everybody dead on the night Sioto and they probably fight like Grassy Gogo. I rap real good on Be Polite because they told me not to, but I still do like Adi Shoko, Podiaso and Kadioko. If people like to rape others, they Miss Jockey on Miss Tadiogo. And if they like to rape another like Miss Cardi Rose Show, then they probably like to rape the covers like Miss Adi Stogo. And I be rapping real good. Probably like the first couple lines got attention like Steel Hood. And Pokiaso and Miss Clitching like Jill Good. Nothing is rehearsed, I'm just spitting like a real stud. Pokiaso and Clitching like Mr. Jill Good. Tiny so close so and mention like Mr. Hill should. Wosiako and Clitching like Mr. Real Book. Everybody there on contrition like Mr. Jill Duds. Mr. Jill on contention like Mr. Phil Bush. I ain't like the real on convention like Mr. Hill Tuds. Cause I was just in the birth area like Ty. So I was just somebody that's born American like Istro. I was just somebody that's born America like Bisto. I was just somebody that's born America like Righto. I don't like the right code. Pakiaso and Shaito. They shoot me or they rape me forever like Mr. Nightgo. Pokiaso claim me and clever like Mr. Reich Show. Or shoot me or they rape me forever like Mr. Jaito. And if I rap too good, I get sopped in the bridges with other creatures, mammal things that I ain't say wanted stuff like Miss Trouble creatures. Everybody there on Miss Tapio, so my humble features. If I look like Medley Wild Thing, I'm Miss Double Jeekers. Pokey out so clean go, looking like Mrs. Tubble Keechers. I don't like to rap on the Cotton Freeway like Gubble Geepers, but I like to rap on the Odyssey thing like Jumper Jeeters, but I like to rap on this Crobacy pain like Bupper Beepers, but I'm still the one with that prophecy name, the Coppacy and Toppy ass so clean go and Chico like Mr. Boppity. Everybody down Contrition like Mr. Jopacy. If they click my carry, I gotta stop like Miss Opera 3. Pokey out so clean go. Everybody like Popper 3. If they like the Knoppers, they doing it better than Jopper T. If it was from heaven, they doing it clever than Copper T. If it was from hell, I'd be truing sweaters like Jopper He. Pokey out so clean go. Join the devil like Joppin' D. Everybody down Miss Q and Kever on Topper P. Pokey ass so clean though, a Topper P like with Jopper D. It probably sound the same or it's different like Mrs. Droplin He. Pokey ass so clean go collision like Mr. Toppin' Thee. Ain't no other excuse for this mention like Mr. Droppin' He. Pokey ass so clean go in kitchen like Mrs. Doppin' C. Pokey ass so clean go in vicious like Mr. Doppin' Thee. If they like contrition on cockways, I be side days. They probably thought I mentioned the grind days like Miss Bob Pay. Pokey ass so clean no, not say what they got they. If Ellie was a rapper, they baby also in chalk clay. Pokey out so clean go, hit him hard with a dock day. Ellie still be fighting without the source like Miss Jockey. Ellie still be fighting without the means like a rock shay. Ellie still be knifing without the green like a Bach blade. Pokey out so clean though, busting like Mr. Tokte. I don't like the word, but it seem like something that's oxday. Pokey out so clean and it seem like something like Broxy. It seem like something Rocco. It seem like something that's Brock Flay. Pokey out so clean, or it seem like nothing but Noxshay. Seem like I can rap stuff for nothing like Mr. Gockley. Seem like I can rap good, Takiyaso and snap good. The reason for success is if other artists was Plapwood. Pokey out so clean go, other parties was chapped to it. If people like success, then they brother bargain on my way Seiko and everybody there like Top and Miss Zavio Soko and Clop. If you think it was right, then it's wrong like Mr. on the Daco and Mock should. Where Soko King go like I should. If I spit, I win. Like Miss Sarah Norways on Jock Could. Man, I got the drill stuff arbitrarily like clear stuff. I shouldn't have success if it's another person was weird buff. I shouldn't be successful if other people was clear guff. I shouldn't be successful if others thought I was beer buff. Pokey ass so clean go if others thought I was jeer enough. If people thought I was something flating like Mr. Beer Buff. If they thought that good cause I need it like Mr. Jeer enough. I need to know the difference between seated and Mr. Pure Buff. I need to know the difference between Regions and Mr. Clear Tough. I need to know the difference between Eden and Mr. Beer Buff. Pokey ass so clean go, I need it better than Jeer enough. He know about the old school, I do it better like Beer Fuff. He know I need the Glago jewels on top of the Lago. I need some stuff to run back to home like helping on High Show. I need some stuff to go back to after repping on my flow. I need some stuff to go back to after chepping on Clock Clo. Tanky Waso Ningo, the place is relative, got show. Buck is all they could Nasiaso and Cock Clo. LA ain't afraid, ain't no God this glory for God shows. But if they got this story for Glacius Pori, they mock Spo. Pokey out so clean go. Yeah, they probably like Doc Stowe. LA ain't a coward by any means, like Miss Jock no. Tanky out so clean go. Guinness clean like Miss Park. I mean some Guinness clean like Jop on the Guinness clean like Miss God Ways. Pokey out so clean go. Mr. Abo and Fraud Flay. Pokey is say not going. Everybody like died day. Oh, and now gave everybody like Chade. Ellie ain't afraid of the ampersand like Miss Adi Body. Pokey and so Nego. Everybody like Jotty Hobby. If they turn that savage for nothing, they miss the body Bobby. Pokey and so Nego. I hit them hard with a tidy. I don't let them know nothing till they see all the body party. Pokey and so Nego. They need to see it like Jotty Lobby. If they like the rap, they can hear me speak it like Adi Staggy. Pokey and so Cleaver. They you hear me keep it like Roddy Body. What I did before is untechnical like Mijati Ho. Pokey and so Nego is preferable like Mijati So. If I woke up raped, I was preferable like Miss Adi Stowe. If it ain't bait, so it ain't just something that Christian cake. If they ain't this steak or this ain't the muffin like bitch and bake. If they ain't just say what they is the clubbing like Jenna Stay. If they ain't replay what they pinners pupping like Renna Clay. If they ain't display what they been discovered like Jenna Stay, then they in the clay of Miss Crinish Puffer on Ennis Day. Pokey and so Niso, Ellie like Mr. Bennis Blade. I don't care about who they thought it was like Miss Jenna Stay. If they like to treat funny, talk around like Miss G coming, because they know the kid rap like Ellis Styro on Refundix. Pokey and so clip like Miss Ellis Styro on Chi Dunix. Boy, they know I rap like Miss Kelly Prago on Free Phonics. Boy, I rap like Stop on Mikali Yasso and clap like Snap. I can rap so good that it's probably Hago or Shap like Snap. Pokey and so Nego is probably Taro or Tip like that. I can rap forever like Mrs. Prago on Net right there. I can rap the freestyle, switch it back up to me style. If everything was G-coded, they was probably Miss Drina. We got so it's so clean code. Everybody like G-code. They probably like the street nose, but nobody was doing the E-fro. Pokey and so Nego. Everybody like G-no. They probably thought I was something different than Mr. Street Stove, like Clico or Miko and Whifford like Mr. B-Ho. They probably thought that something was against them like Mr. G-Throat, like Koshi and so clean going, pissed them like Mr. B-Boat. They using sorcery and contrition like Mrs. G-Note. Rapping like a non-star, rapping for just my health and wellness. Pokey and so Nico, rapping because I left the Cellians. Everybody there on contraction like Mr. Gilka Gillians. If I feel that drill duty bachelor, that's Mr. Belkin Belkins. Hell do y'all so clean go, shoot them back like Miss Jelky Nelkins. Shoot them all the time like Miss Roki Byways on Shelly Telly. Ellie don't be cop those, everybody like jock toes. Police was not unjust in the matter of situations of card flow. Pokey ass so clean go, the matters of Mr. Job Glow. Everybody there on contraction like Mr. Bob Flow. Man, it ain't no mistakes in this rapping. This what I say about it. Taki out so clean go and take it like Mr. Bidable. Everybody there on contraction like Mr. Take About It. Take About It. Pleasure on pressure like Mr. Drake about it. LA ain't the clap code. Turn around like Miss Jack Cole. I'm shooting for no reason inside the starways like Jack Roll, like Poco and Nap Show, and everybody like Jack Roll. They turn to me to Sasquatch against my wheel like a drop show. Pokey ass so clean go against my peel like Miss Oxtow. They turn to me to Sasquatch against my wheel like a jock no. They turn to me to Sasquatch and King Kong like Miss Ox Show. But I ain't the one that see knock on me fun like Miss Drop Blow. LA still the geek club. Turn around, actually G1. Cause gangs that saw my reprobate, they said I'm something like street fun. So I just came acceptable, everybody like me none. And I just said contemptible, probably something like D Dunn. Pots, yeah, so clerical. All I get is just threats and stuff. Violence and non-violence, the same respect them like extra guff. Everybody kindness on Cutlass kindness on Deathly Duff. If they like violence, they doing it worse than Miss Jekyll and Jeff. Ellie untrying like undying with Miss Underfly. Everybody crying on understand like Jumper Die. If I had a warfare, I do it with rap instead of funfair. Like everybody there on Miss Torcare on Miss Jado. If I rap, I spit, then I win for nothing like Otto. Cody out so clean go, I win for crutting like Bob Flow. If I like to win that, turn around like me Jig Cat. I ain't like the curse, but I had to get a 10 clap. Pokey ass so clean go, they won't be cussing like G and Maps. So if it was guided, it's really nothing like being Baps. Pokey ass so clean though, then it's nothing like G and Japs. If it really guided, then it's really nothing like being Laps. Pokey ass so clean go, it's guided like Mr. T and Straps. Taki out so clean go, excited like Mr. B and Baps. Ellie on contraction on Guyot like Mr. Guyot Tire. Ellie still the rat key. Dexter the one that cried at pilot. Mean the same thing got so. Everybody like same thing Oxo. Everybody there on Miss Trakiaso like Kane Kylie. Pakiaso clean going. People think I was Jane Nolly. All related factors to what they think like Miss Brain Profit. Adiaso clean go. Everybody they ain't topics. Everybody else on me drop it like Blame Bucket. Everybody else on that topic hop it like Mrs. Cheryl. Told around like like yesterday, hit her with Mr. Carol Barrel. Everybody there on that barrel like Mr. Jira Jarrell. When they like to hear me just add up lines like Miss Jira Tatter. Taki out so clean, go. I rap the violent, I rap for thine, I rap for Christ and shepherds, I rap for light and I rap for mine. Rap for type and kissers, I rap for life and I rap for binds, I rap for minor sessions, and everybody like rapping time. Taki out so clean, go. Everybody like rap is mine. Turn around like reload and hit her hard with a tyke and dime. Off the top shit, she know like pick apart them as she know, he know everybody. She sold a correct message like Bickery Born. I can rap that better, and even though it was rap that temper, I don't rap for real if they ain't the pressing like Petter, better, setter, header, and everybody like cheddar. Rapping is a thing that I'm forced to do like Miss Jetta, kidder. Pokey out so clean, I be forced to move like Miss Better. Every time I sleep, I be forced to cruise like Miss Jetta. I ain't talking about Cordiaso and Tico Mambo, but it's something different against careers like a jog flow. Pokey out so clean, go against the beer like Miss Odd Flow, but it's something different against the clear like Miss John No. Taki out so clean, though. Hit them here like Miss Bog Blow. Pokey out so clean, go. Hit the tear like Miss John No. Everybody else on that Clish and Cure with Miss Biffin Beer. If I waited that late, then I'd be dead like Miss Jippin' Shear. If I waited that late, then I'd be red like Miss Clippin' Clear. I ain't never had fear for nothing except the Jip and Jeer. Alley out so clean, go. And that was frontin' like Glitter Beer. If I see the glitter, then I was cutting like Dinter Deer. Stunting wasn't nothing for nothing promised like Bitter Beer. Ellie just woke up and just started fussing like Gender Jeer. Ali out so clean, go. I got my cushion like Pillar Pure. Rapping with my swinger and Taki Yasso and Gender's Jeer. Don't nobody care about the Probably Yasso when he got rapped. Turned around like Shago and took it better than Get Our Step. LA got that Clago and hit her better than Mr. Bep. And I got that cargo for in the sweater on Clista Tep. Boy, I got the rock show, got the free rights like Jock Show. And I can shoot for sideways with full automatics like Rock Toe. And I can shoot for sideways with big old guns like a Toclo. And even if it's not needed, I do it for fun like Miss Bachro. Wozy out so clean and do it for fun like Miss Nocto. They told me I could keep it and see it like Mr. Jockto. It's been so many shootouts, turn around like Miss Juka. People rape the king, then they left for fun like Miss Ruta. And people raped the king and they left the son like they left the ton. They said he was the son of a shepherd called like Mr. Muka. Everybody else on that record not tar like Juka, record tar like Reco, and everybody like Nuka Dar. Taki out so clean or Yuka tar like Miss Juka Mar. If they ain't expected, then that's okay like Miss Druka Nard. Taki out so clean go, it's okay like Miss Uka Tar. If it ain't protected, then you the clay like Miss Jukin Part. Pokey out so clean go, you the same as Miss Jukin Nards. Half the time she stank for a cool Chicago and chukin hard. If you think she ain't what she mookin Morrow, then you tar. If you think she can't on that Chukadago, then you was large. Taki out so clean though, then you was hard like Miss Bukin Bars. It's some real tough stuff that I live behind like Miss Dukin Dars. If I was a demon on Ilderstein, I'd be chukin tars. But if I got that clean them on cutest Klein, then I rookin Nars. Pokey out so clean go, grave like Mr. Jukin Hards. Bomb and taco, that's probably what it was like Duke and Darts. Everybody else on that Kluki car like Miss Bukin Bars. If people thought I'm pretty, then they was dead like a Bukin Bars. People that was pretty got instant clear like Miss Jifferland. If they thought I rap good, they was discovered like Bifflin Bed. Ellie still the rap stood on the supper like Gap could. I rap for 30 minutes with no critique like my Jack Hood. Taki out so clean go, and everybody like rap stood. I don't really care about the Esteban like Miss Bap Fluid. Pokey out so clean go, tap could like Miss Jap could. I like to say these things that they want to hear like Miss Lap would. Taki out so tap good, seeming like Mr. App Fluid. Ellie ain't the type for the Keeman, but they Miss Drap Hood. So I got the knife on that Regan in unnatural ways of Tizo and Cleveland like Kiko Dago and Chakatays. Got the unnatural Rajo and Tokibago and Doclatays. Got unnatural cargoes and inner splago and masculine bays. Pokey out so clean go, unnatural cargoes on masculine days. Got unnatural weapons from Abradar like Miss Dafflin Days. Pokey out so clean go, Abragard on my Shafflin thing. Taki out so clean go, Abragard on my Shafflin bang. Pokey so clean go. Unnatural weapons on Completane. Got the athlete came on that Naphtalitane like Miss Japlin names. Taki so clean go. Miss Apple came on Miss Japlin Hain. Got unnatural weapons on Mokiaso and Appletane. Got unnatural weapons on Japiaso and Naphtalitane. Got unnatural weapons on Procly Proco and Appley Bang. Got unnatural weapons on Cardiaso and Takiaso. Got unnatural weapons that's loaded full like a baffling bang. Got unnatural weapons that's loaded like a Japlican. Because of people punch you, they want to be friends, not Avalodane. Pokey so clean go. They want to be friends like Laughing Pain. But I think about all the Cola B brand of Japlin thing. Taki so clean go. The Cola G can on Apple Fame. Think about the Cola G. Honesty playing like Baffling Bang. If they want to play games, they don't shoot like a Japlin thing. But I think it's same thing with Ellis Strew like Miss Japlin Rain. If they think it's Slang Kane, Takiyaso, and Bang Fang, they probably think I rap good for nothing like Mr. James. Takiyaso clean go in frontin' like Mr. Bell Bell. LCL tell on his cushion like Mr. Kane Gang. Takiyaso clean go. Nothing was Mr. Frame. Half I know was trumping like Mr. Tago on Sharon Lane. Everybody coming on Mr. Cargo on Town. Ellie ain't the one for the Master Pago, but damn dang. Tokyo so clean go Gam Shane with Miss Jam Flag. Boy, I rap for fun on these Kalayasos and Gam Clay. Technicality's one, but it's Ali Stago and Sharon Flames. If you act the con and you Alice Spago on Band Flames. Why do y'all so clean go? Staging features without my knowledge. Turn around like Gigo and hit them future like Mr. Pockets. Everybody there on that stage and stuff got the stitching riches. Turn around like glitches and mission pitches on bitches. Pokey so clitching on titches on titching. Got all these gangs of weirdos with Nishidagos and mission bitches. Pokey so clean go. They looking like Mr. Titchin. Man, they straight disgusting like Uncle Larry's on dishin'. I don't want with nothing like custody cowies on pitchin'. Boy, they got that stank on that clutchy cowies on jickers. Ellie ain't the play though. Turn around like Miss Stago. Hit them side with twisters and do the starway like J-To. Hit around with misters on doing the carways like Ace though. Cause if it wasn't no shooting, then you would know I was Play-Doh. Pokey so clean go shooting just in case though. Like Rocio Topago and everybody like Flay-Doh. Shooting this for fun like Miss Johnny Nasso and Shato, but all of it was one like a Polyasso and Fato. Ellie ain't the gunman, turn around like Miss Sunton. If people tried to shoot me for not getting raped like a gun spin, then I had to shoot them for not relating like Gunstay. Or I had to shoot them for not reciting like Buzzspay. Either way it go, I'm a victim before the conslate. Turn around like Glisten, they hit him with Mr. Bunface. Out of nowhere Chishin, they hit him with Mr. Dunn Day. Turn around like Clishin, they hit him with Mr. Dunn Thing. Pokey so clean, so they turning me stuff like a theory. I don't mess with stuff that they saying for nothing like Clearby of. Everybody doing that Terry stuff like Miss Berry stuff, but they favorite futures from their interests like Terry Buff. Pokey so Clifford from their interests like Deary stuff. And if it's kind of weird, then I just they kitchen like Garrett's Glove. Taki so period, and I just they mission like period. I mean I just they inching. Togo to I go like eerie stuff. Pokey so clean go. Every time they be glitching up. Ellie still be winged though in spite of shoes like Miss Jeffrey Nuffs. Pokey so clean though in spite of you like Miss Biffrey Buff. Ellie still can fly, he just ain't choose it yet like Miss Different Duffs. Taki so bound Miss Cruising Tech like Miss Miss Music Tech was doing good like Muciness was a Clifford Cup. Pokey so clean go and shooting this like Miss Miss Clusinex was bitter before she had all the different stuff. Taki so clean go was bitter before she had the top. Everybody there on that clearly before she had the drop. Taki so clean go bitter before she had the mop. Turn around like Noxo and hit her with Mr. Janice Hop. Tokyo so clean go hit her with Mr. Pandas Bop. Turn around like Noxo and Mr. like Mr. Grand and Stop. Turn around with Noxo and Clitter like Mr. Clan and Stop is bitter. And they take all my round for nothing like glitter. Just my natural strength hold myself together like itter jitter. Turn around with Mockway and hit him with Mr. Dinner Shitter. Turn around like Gotcho and hit him like Mr. Peter. But they take my skill in another way like Miss Dear. Takiyaso Nick shot on Piece of Pago and Robin Food. Soon as it get zombie, I turn to terror like Gotti stood. Turn around like Noxo and hit him with Mr. Probably Bud. Before they know it, I got ghosts like Ellie Pago on Ollie stood. Turn around like Noxo. When they look, I be Rocklo. At the time they got the Rosso together, I'm Mr. Bachflow. By the time they got the knock show together, I'm Mr. Oxto. I don't know no guy on the platter. I'm Mr. Block Bo. Pokey out so clean, go with fella like Mr. Doc Show forever. How I rap stuff and kill him like Mr. Doc Doe. Turn around like Clego and clear him like Mr. Rock Show. If God the Father's spirit came down in space-time with Arc Flow, then that mean these clickers was Canaan Cotton or not Clo. Pokey out so clean, go unnatural because he Brock Flow. Jealous of my talent and skill before I was Gok Show. Turn around with Alice and Bill like Mr. Tyler Steele. If they try to frame me for nothing, you Mr. Halle Steele. Got the military equations on Project 94. Turn around like Clit showing cases on Project 90. Project 90 Stoko invasions like Taji Ani Stowe. Turn around like God was contrations on Musty Monty Flow. Perny ass so clean go. Muster with Mr. Tidy Go. If they merged with mankind once, then they was Kali Skull. Turn around like Kite Joe and Cunts like Mr. Body Broke. Burn and burn like Miss Toddy Yasso and Toddy Skull. If I got possessed by a He-Bat spirit, it got contest. The blood of the lamb just resolve it like nothing two ways of godly steps. The blood of the lamb dissolve it like nothing shoe ways of godly sticks. If I wasn't poisoned, they probably be getting godly sex. Bones and I go poison like Mr. Probably next. If I wasn't poisoned, I'd probably be giving Ollie Stick. Party out so clean go. If she was there, she was golly Hicks. Everybody there on that clay go like Mr. Body Bix. If they like to work with the demons to try to break me on, turn around like Kygo and Siemens like Mr. Jake at home. If they like to work with the demons to try to take me out my time on Conchisa like Mr. Take It Bone. If they like to work with the demons to try to take me out, cause teaching that Miss Trisha was Keisha that found like aching flow. If they like to work with the demons that used to be the angels, lying about attraction and doing it better than Danny Slavels. Everybody there on contraction like Mr. Candace Abel. Everybody there on collection like Mr. Janice Tatum. Everybody there on contraction like Mr. Bambo. Everybody there on collection like Mr. Tado. Boy, they got insects that be talking like, man, it's unnatural. Got experiments from the military hands like John Jackter. Everybody there on that Pillister scale like Bud Baxter. Merging stuff that I see nobody else come like Kara's Captor. I mean, this stuff is weird like that. I ain't see it like clear right back. If they ain't say it's public, then I was clear like Miss Jika attack. I was here like Pep Bob and everybody was Deacon Dax. I'm talking about the set robbing, not the way that I hear it Dax. Pokey out so clean go appearance that like Miss Beard Flex. Merging stuff unnatural than living with it like Jira Tax. Turn that out so clock go and Poppy Yasso and Mirror Stacks. If I'm being possessed by some stuff they did, I miss Dira Dex. So I charge the straight war, Party Yasso and Clay Card. 100 black nueves for all the side like a Jake Tar. 100 black nueves for all the kind like a bait tar. 1,000,000 black nueves for all the minds on the tape door. 100 black nueves for all the kind of the shake tars. 100 black nueves for all the lies on the Bayford. 100 black nueves for all the kinds on the Shadard. 100 black nueves for all the minds on the Raytar. 100 black nueves for all the lies on the Tagar. 100 black nueves for all the pies on the Bayford. 100 black nueves for all the lies on the J-Nard. 100 black nueves for all the flies on Miss Dre Hard. All the black nueves was all the slide on Miss Day Card. All the black nueves was all the side on Miss Dre March. All the black nueves was all confined to Miss Dre Hart. All the black nueves was all consigned to Miss J Gart. All the black nueves was all combined on Miss Dre Narts. All the black nueves was all collides on Miss J Hearts. They taking away my rap skill unnaturally, saying it's someone else. In plain sight, they lying that they know the difference like 8-ton Gift. Pokey out so clean go, they know the difference like 8-ton Jeff. Lying about me since I was little before I make them help. Pokey out so clean go, before I said something, 8-ton Steps. Ellie still was king over it, rapping stuff like Miss Draco Hips. Before I rap the Clay go, turn around like Miss J-Fo. They lying on me in plain sight to lie about what I came for, and turn around like Painbow, lying on me cause I ain't know about some things they said before I was 3 like Miss Jane 4. Pokey out so clean go, I was deep like Miss Dame Bo. I was deep on Skiko like Edo Stocko or Jane Ho. Pokey out so clean go, Illa Probo on main flow. Rapping over 30 was not the project, but gang glow. Takiaso Klingo, tell them all like Miss Plain Bo. Everybody else on that killer scar like Miss Thang Joe. LA got the heart for a melon star, man. I'm telling you this. Ponyaso Klingo ain't got no choice but to wear left list. Pokiaso Klingo ain't got no choice, so I held my fist above and asked for help for a Nadiaso with junk like this. LA